Hey boys and girls, we're back with Dragon Age Origins again. Let's load this bad boy up. From what I remember, we were in camp, and I actually romanced Morgana already. Morgan? Why do I call her Morgana all the time? But Morgan, just by giving her gifts. So, there's that. There's also this quest over here that we said I wouldn't accept just yet, just in case they brought us there immediately.
Considered my offer? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned too long, if you ask me.
Sure, let's get it.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
So is that like DLC? Because I don't really remember. But I think we're okay to go. Do have a bunch of crap, so I guess I could just sell the gifts.
If there's anything I can do for you, please tell. I'm sure you'll be pleased with the good.
I'll sell the gifts because they're already used. It's what happened? Doesn't cost anything. Alright, well. They should just have it back there, yeah. So you could always buy it back, I guess. Needed. I'm surprised this stick doesn't go immediately to the dog. I think that's it, right? Alright. Alright, let's continue on. Oh, wait. Wait.
If there's anything, I'm sure you'll be.
Need more
pleased.
potions. So I like dying. Yes, only 6? Hell yeah, I'm about that shit. 49. We won't go too crazy with the potions. Save that.
Can I get you a ladder so you can?
So we're definitely gonna have Morgan. Let's use the dog. Let's go with Alistair? Sten? I barely use Sten, but Fuck it, Alistair. Okay, so we're there. Mothering. Stages which are well corded. So, from what I remember, you're actually like racing against time. Like this black spot is the blight on the bottom part of the map. So you can't really like dig around. Then I want to go or not counter. Let's just go clockwise, I guess. Clockwise around there. Brazilian. I think I did go Redcliffe first and then the circle. That is over there. We'll see. Myth. And you do face some wild encounters. Alright, so what we got over here? We have Mr. Emissary.
Let's finish.
Wait, what are you doing? There we go.
So be it.
It's just so easy to play Morgan, honestly.
Tear them apart. So be it.
Wow, mages are so OP, man. As long as you have a front line, like it's crazy. What the hell? You okay, dog? No? Right. Let me help you out. I'm a tanky bastard. Giving a bonus to crit chance. Ooh. Remember hit knocking opponent down. And he has the growl or the howl. Let's do combat training.
Now's better than later.
Ow.
I'll get on it.
Oh. Stuck in that trap for a while. It's this way. It's going back, right? And we're at Redcliffe.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
Well, let's see. How do I tell you this? We're almost at Redcliffe. Did I say how I know Arl Eamon exactly?
I think you said he raised you?
I'm a bastard. My mother was a serving girl at Redcliffe Castle, and she died when I was born. Arl Eamon took me in and raised me before I was sent to the Chantry. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother,
Oh, damn.
I suppose.
Got some royalty issues here in the family. So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha, yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Logain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, despite all the problems it caused with the king so soon after the war. He loved her a great deal. Anyway, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as the Arl's bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Did she know the truth about you?
She may have, but I think it's more likely that she feared the rumors might be true. I can't blame her for that. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall. And it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there and blamed him for everything. And eventually he just stopped coming.
You were young.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that, I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man and well-loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Logain pay for what he did. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
That's not what you really think, is it?
No, I suppose not. At least I have a chance to make things right. And I'm not alone.
Damn, Alistar. Got that backstory real quick. Alright. How easy Morgan is. Like, I'm so tempted just to play her. You're like, oh, why didn't you just play a mage? Then I was like, too easy, man. 2 mages? Too easy. Make it a little bit challenging, even though I'm not going to be playing him hard.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
He looks so stupid at that call. But I'm gonna keep it on. Fuck it.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tern Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
You don't believe Logan's lies?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So, you are a Grey Warden as well? Is it possible we've met? You seem very familiar.
You may have known my father, Terrence Cousland.
Ah, yes, that's it, exactly. A pleasure to meet you indeed, though I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
You want my help? You don't know me.
I know Alistair, and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say?
First, I have questions.
By all means.
Isn't there a way into the castle to get at the source?
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
Why don't you just evacuate the
I
village?
tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
What happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble. Then you will help us?
Very well, I will help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
You have some of our Eamon's knights here?
I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Quest? Oh, their search for the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men in here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So what happens after this battle is over?
Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
What exactly are these things that attack the
I
village?
do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
She keeps disapproving. Well, it's gonna happen eventually. But we'll keep giving her gifts. Shut up.
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. This is hardly the time to be discussing personal details, don't you? I do not mean to be rude, but let's focus on
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's
I'll get on it.
Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
They're gone.
Blessed art thou
Gone
who
on a
seeks his
long-
return. Blessed is the prophetess.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men
Now's
coming?
better than later.
Soon.
Hey, you get more experience.
We'll be
You're a
Jeddah.
Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Kokari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Just a hunch. Take
I'm
care.
sorry to burden you with my mourning. Make her be with you.
Guess I missed something. The wilds.
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl.
Caitlin.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Why are you crying?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
Why would he run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
Don't worry, I'll look for him.
You will. Thank you so much. Please find him. But night is coming. The monsters.
I think that's the worst thing about having Morgan in my party, though. It's like, I tend not to be an evil character, so
What's that
she'll...
smell? Fish? And something else. Oh, more fish.
She'll, really disapprove of my choices, because they're not more evilish. I thought those stairs. He's very practical. Lake Callahan, no swimming. Oh yeah, get more experience for reading shit. It's reading Rainbow. Anything else over here? Wait. General store. What you got in here, bitch? Nothing. Because you're not even here. Oil lamps.
Now's better than later.
Nothing else, right? Dwin's house? The door is locked and looks as if it's been recently repaired. Hello? Am I gonna bust that shit open? Hell no, that's rude as hell. Now rude. In here? Oh. With this home? Nope. It's back to the town square. I think there's one more door over here. Caitlin's home. Bookshelf? Nope. When you approach the dresser, something moves inside. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath and then silence. Whatever's inside the dresser, come out now.
No way. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Don't you think your sister might be worried about you?
Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the chantry if you really want.
First, tell me what you're doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Tell me, I don't like secrets.
No, I won't tell you. And you can't make me. You can't.
Oh, okay, well. That didn't work. Let that little shit go. I'm gonna raid your house now. Another chest.
I'll get on it.
That's it. Let's go, you little shit. Good quest. Quest. Let me see the quest. Duke, no. Really though. Right. Oh, Joe. Journal. He has returned to Trinity to be with his sister. Alright, well, I guess that works. But what were you hiding, bitch?
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
Just stay safe, both of you.
It may just know it. Thank you again.
I don't remember if she was like... Caitlyn was actually evil or something? I don't remember. Like he was getting abused, maybe? I don't... Why would he...
Don't have the men we need, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Why would he be hiding? Trying to remember, but it's been so long.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Open this door, I break it down.
My action here says you won't. Just you try it, looter. Be gone, I said. Don't you try to come in here.
Fine, have your way.
And don't...
What if I actually, break his shit? I don't even have a lockpicking skill. Yeah, see? What's up, boy?
Somebody's been drinking.
You just come barging into my home. I've no money and nothing of value to take, as you can plainly see. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is.
I'm not here to rob you, man. I just want to talk.
Is that so? Then talk then.
Why have you locked yourself in the smithy?
My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone.
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I intend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
And I suppose there's no point in me sitting around, is there? Time to relight the forge and get the smithy going, eh? Murdoch will be pleased. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
This dude's voice sounds familiar too. God, fuck you, bitch. Over here. Nothing. I'll in.
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Nice to see you have some purpose.
I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, and it will have been worthwhile.
What do you know about what's going on?
You mean why are these creatures attacking the village? Obviously something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something, hiding things from her husband. I told Valena she was imagining things, but maybe the Arlessa was involved in something. Blood magic, maybe.
What else did your daughter say?
She thought the Arlessa was having an affair with some tutor she hired for the boy, Connor. I never listened much to her talk about it, though I wish now I had. It doesn't
Got a
matter
blood mage up in there?
She's lost to me, and I can't do anything about her warnings now.
What do you know about the Arlessa?
Only that she's an Orlesian girl from beyond the Western Mountains. Far too young for our Arl. That's what I say. And too proud and headstrong from the sounds of it.
You think the Arlessa made Arl even sick?
I'd never make such accusations, but maybe If she was using foul magic, then maybe she just did at that.
Have you told anyone this?
Of course not. And who would I tell? And what good would it do now, eh? I just wish I'd paid more heed to my girl. Like what?
About your daughter.
You promised you'd look for her in the castle.
Let's talk business.
I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
I don't have that much. Whatever. Nice bounce. Alright. Let's talk to Mr. Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
It could be a ghost, you never know.
Huh. If it takes a ghost or two to kill a horde of evil monsters, I'll take it. But you look plenty alive to me. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help.
It's a gruffy-ass voice, man.
Being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Kratos.
Enough. What can I do for you?
What can I do to help?
The men were short on decent armor and weapons for a while, but Owen, the blacksmith, has started repairing our equipment. Stubborn fool was refusing to talk to anyone only this morning. You didn't have anything to do with his change of heart, did you?
Yes, he's come around.
Maybe we'll make it through this night after all. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll send one of my men to inform Bantegan the militia is ready for battle.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. Right? Let's hope we see morning. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise that goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
Right, let's go up to the north. They came in over there. Where are you coming from? No, we have to go over there, but what's this? Tavern. I guess. How did we get here? Oh, we just walked through here. And that's when we met it on the bridge. Okay. It's in this shitbag. Hey, yo, Bella!
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
What do you know about this elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
So how's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
You don't care for Lloyd, I take it?
He gropes me and pays me next to nothing. But I suppose it could be worse. Not like I've got many options.
I could talk to Lloyd about this.
No, that'll just make things worse. And that's very sweet, but I'll be fine.
How about a raise then?
I'd like that. And maybe we could talk after the battle tonight. If we're still here, that is.
Shouldn't you be at the chantry?
Later on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that. Keep safe.
This is the elf, Berwick.
Not looking for company.
I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You seem awfully nervous. Why is that?
No reason. I just didn't know how you knew my name. That's all.
You said you were waiting for your brother?
What? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
You didn't try to leave?
No. Those who tried are dead. And, I have to wait for my brother. Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I was just told to... just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
And how do you know I'm a Grey Warden?
I just, overheard it, that's all. If you'll excuse me, I want to get to the Chantry before the sun goes down.
Stop right there, answer my questions or else.
All right, I'll tell you. Just don't hurt me. This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
All right, I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Nice. Another able body. Great. One over here. Fat ass Lloyd. I'm gonna go back here. What you got over here, boy? Ain't shit over here. See what's upstairs. And go upstairs.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
What do you mean?
Oh, you know, evil creatures, impending doom, civil war, and the Earl's dead in the castle. Makes you thirsty, don't it? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope.
Who are you anyway?
Name's Lloyd. So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing.
Came to see Arl Eamon.
Well, you must have been mighty surprised. He's not exactly talkative these days, eh? Something else I can get for you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting in the militia or die now. Your choice.
You're not gonna murder me in my own tavern. I'll take my chances.
Maybe so. Lucky you, I'm not an evil creature.
Lucky me.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the Chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
What do you know about what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come. Something else I can get for you? Right then.
Let's bounce. Alright, now let's go up to the watch or whatever the hell we're supposed to be going. Up there. Thing up there, right? Nope. What is this? A house. Just a regular ass house.
Now's better than later.
The hell is this? Darnell Garrison.
Yes. What can I do for you? Very well.
Can I like loot some shit from your house? Just damn it. Why must you lock your things, man? Must be like Witcher 3. Just open that shit.
So what's the deal with you and him anyway? Dare I ask?
Him? Him who? Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Mr. Let's Make Kissy Faces over there.
My. You are jealous, aren't you? Did I take your favorite Grey Warden away from you?
What? I'm not jealous. I'm horrified.
Those blushing cheeks of yours tell a different tale.
These blushing cheeks are terrified that you'll suck all the blood out of them once you're finished with them.
If I feel the need to suck on anything of yours, Alistair, you'll be the first to know.
That was so not what I meant.
Perhaps we should go and tell him together about your touching concerns. Perhaps he'll pay more attention to you if you ask nicely.
Uh-huh. I think we're done here.
Done before you started, in fact.
Mind blast, stuns enemy caught in the sphere. Oh, that's pretty good. Disorient, some switch making target less effect by infecting blah 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 blah. Alright. I don't actually should probably read this, you know. She has the frost weapons ability. So cool. More DPS. I like that. Alright, bitch. What you got for me? Bow. Okay. Oh, this.
No word from the
root.
castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there.
I think we have to go up Bloodletter. I think during one of the quests we have to actually go up the windmill. During the raid, I think. Right. What's up, bitch?
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Kratos if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Is there anything I can do to
I
help?
have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Have you considered using the oil in the village
No one
store?
told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set many monsters aflame, and enough to
Assuming
actually
that would
kill
help.
me a couple times.
Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
I have some questions for
I'll
you.
pay whatever you wish.
Where can I get
I'm
supplies?
not sure. Murdoch mentioned a blacksmith in the village, but I believe the militia is using everything he had. Beyond that, you might try the village store. It's locked up, but there may be items of use still within. I do not know.
What about the tavern?
A fellow named Lloyd runs it. He refuses to close and evacuate to the Chantry. I suppose he might still have something to sell you, though I wouldn't encourage dealing with a fool. He's a profiteer and nothing more.
You meant something about an
When
urn?
the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Arl sick
We were
with?
never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Alarsa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Jarl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood. As you wish, Grey Warden.
So we gotta go back to the Chantry. And then after that, we'll talk to Murdoch and then get this started. No, they actually stopped. You talking in here? Is her name Hannah? I think her name is Hannah.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you.
I cannot stand by while monsters attack the helpless.
Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You are a man of worth, and the Maker will smile upon you. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if it thinks it helps them...
Cannot do it. I know that their own faith may inspire them, but these men need to find confidence on their own. I simply won't lie to them. Now please, let...
You're annoying. So fuck you. Do this by ourselves. Right?
You're a great
Is this
woman.
love
My
letter?
husband and son went there to bring the chant of life. I am.
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's talk to Murdoch. Get this started with. Do a quick save. This Berwick. That's the guy. Okay.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How is
Morale's
morale?
about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. We're better off now that we've sufficient arms. I don't know that we're ready for the battle, really, but were we ever? Is there anything else?
I have some questions.
Oh? Ask away.
Why have you been stationed
We're
here?
the last defenders of them folks in the Chantry. The women, elderly, and the children. They're the ones we need to protect. No matter what happens, we can't let them evil things in there. If they die, the village is done.
Tell me about what's happened here.
Don't rightly know. We heard the Arl was sick and getting worse, but after a while we heard nothing at all. A few folks went up to the castle to see what was going on. They couldn't get in. Nobody was there, not a soul. And then those horrid creatures attacked the village. They were everywhere. People dying. It was awful. Good thing Ban Tegan was here.
Do you know anything about Arl Eamon's illness?
I know the Arlessa sent the knights out for a cure. You can ask Sir Perth about it. He was one of them.
Where can I get supply? No, I haven't got it. Right.
The repairs are underway surprising. Are you sure? There's still time left if you need to talk with Sir Perth or do anything else.
Nah, we're good.
Then good luck.
I think we should be okay, honestly.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
It's a lot of smoke.
Light the traps! Burn these foul creatures!
Hold up.
Looks like something wants to die again.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Alright, let's get it.
All right, all right.
What the fuck? Drain knife. Wait, that didn't do anything. Yeah, we're still okay. Oh. Nice, nice. Ooh, there's a lot of you. Jeez. So many corpses. Nice. Not bad at all.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Knights, stand here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Okay, hold on. Let's see. What is willpower? Time up, we can cast more spells for warriors and rogues, more stamina. Right. Death magic. Oh, I can do heals too. Shit. We'll have her be more damage oriented. Nope. Man, heals Too good to pass up, actually.
Speak then.
Go, go, go. There's like barrels over here. Get that. Closer. Oh, I don't want that. Bash that. Uh-oh. What the fuck? So good, right? Oh no. Oh my god. Stop hitting Morgan. Ah! There we go.
I see. I am your death.
What's the rest of the militia? Growl again. Oh my god. Get away! Get away from me! Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Heal. Self. Oh no! I didn't go! Run! 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 What is this again? Shield defense. Ooh. Where's my character? How do you use threaten? Alright, whatever. Oh no, no, not you.
So be it.
Go, 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 go! Oh my god. Jesus. Still taking a while to kill these corpses. Whoa! Run! Run, 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 run. Oh my Jesus. You growled, right? Okay. She's about to die. 2 seconds. Oh, he already died. Shit.
Go.
I missed. No. Holy fuck, there's a lot of them.
can get off my back.
Hell juice.
I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic.
Oh my Jesus.
I'll get on it.
Let us end this!
Push them back.
It's a little much, isn't it? Wow, I'm getting dogged up now. Heal herself.
I need healing. Let us end this. It's your time to die.
Can I get you a ladder, please?
Jesus
Get off
Christ.
my back.
Oh my god. This.
What is your command?
Okay. Let's shield bash you.
Now we get our ass dirty.
Oh, it's because that doesn't do anything. Actually healing him.
Fear me.
Whoops.
Now I'm all lightheaded. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Took a while to realize. No, I want to collect all their shit.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
There's still much more to do, Bantigan.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe.
Murdoch of Redcliffe, Mayor and beloved father, we salute you.
You and so many others who have perished here, walk with he who is your Maker. Long may you know the peace of his love.
So let it be.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
Right. Like injured, isn't he? Yep. Let's use this. What am I? Use. Can I not use it? Oh, there we go. Wait, where's all the dead people I want to loot? How useless. I was thinking Winter's Grass wasn't doing anything. That was a mistake. Damn it. It said meet by the windmill, right? Yeah.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Why didn't you mention this before?
I knew you would choose to enter the castle instead of staying in the village. And we needed warriors. I'm sorry if I... Maker's breath.
Tigan. Thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde. You're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
You don't seem very concerned about what's happened here.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
You remember me, Lady Isolde, don't you?
Alistair. Of all the... Why are you here?
They are Grey Wardens, Isolde. I owe them my life.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... considering the circumstances...
Please, Lady Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
What about Arl Eamon? Is he still alive?
He is. He is being kept alive so far, thank the Maker.
Kept alive? Kept alive by what?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor, and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
Tell me about this mage you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logain's hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
Why do I get the feeling you aren't telling us everything?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and the husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me? Tigan, I do not have much time. What if it thinks I'm betraying it? It could kill Connor. Please come back with me. Must I beg?
If I remember correctly, which is very, very poor, I think she actually wanted Arl Egan dead and have Connor assume the throne, when I remember. So let's see. Why must Tegan go alone?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Because I think she only wants Tegan to go in to eliminate, like, the brother as another bloodline. And just have Connor take up the throne. If that's what I remember is true.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan.
Because how does she get out by herself? Like, without any danger? Like, what the hell was that? This is a mistake, you're gonna get yourself killed.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
Can't let you do this. It's insane.
What choice do either of us have? If your business with Eamon is important, you're going to have to go inside to find him.
He's right. Without Arl Eamon, we'll never get the support we need.
Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
I don't believe that. I will rescue you all, I promise.
You are a good man. The Maker smiled on me indeed when he sent you to Redcliffe. But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Alright, how much inventory do I have for? Alright, let's actually go to the blacksmith Owen, just to see if we can sell some shit. Tavern, I didn't really talk to him, so I don't think he has anything of use. But we could also just make a quick stopover, it's not a big deal. Owen!
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Velena yet? Well, I'll give it some... Right.
Alright. Pretty sure he doesn't have anything, right? Okay. Dagger, you can keep that shit. That. Should probably take a look who can use this. Chainmail 5.1, 0.9. Point 2. Full damage. Doesn't count as a ring? Okay. Well, she can wear her own ring that she gave me. King bolts. That. Right, I think we're good. And then let's go up to the tavern. See if they have any potions. Wish they left like the corpses here, really. So I can loot. Could do this also. Arium does. Make like 3. Oh, stuck to this bitch.
I didn't think either of us would survive. It's good to see you did.
Don't I deserve a hero's welcome?
Possibly. And what kind of tip do I get out of it?
I have a summon with your name on it.
Huh? Keep your money. I'll make an exception this once.
Oh, shit. Morgan's right there.
Kissing serving wenches now. Perhaps you intend to roll around in the nearest pig pen as well?
Anything I can get you?
Whoops.
Good luck to you then.
Sorry, love you.
if it isn't the hero of the day. Right, I've got some supplies.
Sadie. Love you, baby girl. Ugh, so much. 5. I like all that. That shit. Right. Let's go. We'll just give you more gifts. It's alright. Okay. 8 inventory spaces. I don't know what's taking up so much inventory. So let's. I really thought there was a chest at base. Where's this room? Oh, bitch. Over here.
Away from me! Just call me the Reaper!
Cross me and you shall pay!
Let's have at it! Show them no mercy! Oh no, you don't!
Nice, sir.
The massacre! No one's getting out alive!
Hello? Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there?
So, oh, this is the mage.
Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
I'll ask the questions here.
Yes, I understand.
I don't want any trouble from you. Do you understand?
Yes, no trouble from me. I understand.
Who are you?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
Why? What have you done?
You don't know? I thought everyone knew. I poisoned Al Eamon.
What about all the walking corpses?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Why did you poison Arl
I
Eamon?
was instructed to by Teyrn Loghain. I was told that Arl Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
A blood mage? Well, that isn't good.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
But why did the Arlessa need a mage to tutor her son?
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training.
Connor? A mage? I can't believe
Oh wait, Connor was the
She
one who
sorted
summoned all
apostate,
these.
A mage outside the Circle to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Or is it that Connor is actually the one reanimating these corpses? It's either one or the other. Arlessa hired and wants them killed, or Connor is the one making these reanimated corpses. Perhaps her son is responsible for what happened.
I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may have done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
Why would Isolde be frightened of her son becoming a
Because
mage?
he would be taken away forever. A mage cannot inherit a title,
even the son of a powerful Arl. She's also a pious woman. Her son having magic was humiliating.
Arl Eamon had no idea of his son's abilities?
No, she was adamant that he never find out. She said that he'd do the right thing, even if it meant losing their son, and that infuriated her.
How much magic did you teach Connor?
Some, but he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I really don't know. I never meant for it to end like this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Hey, let's not forget he's a blood mage. You can't just set a blood mage free.
Better to slay him. Better to punish him for his choices. Is this Alistair who speaks, or the Templar?
I'd say it's common sense. We don't even know the whole story yet.
Give me a chance, please.
So how will you make things right?
I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do.
Isn't it a little late for
I
that?
don't think it will redeem me, but that doesn't mean I shouldn't try.
And after that, what happens?
Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested, or executed, or whatever people like me get. I'm tired of running from the circle. I need to account for what I've done.
That's commendable if it's true.
I'm glad you think so. So what now?
I'm letting you out of your cell. Don't try anything.
You're letting me out? And what then?
You come with me, that's what.
I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly.
Beggars can't be choosers. Come or stay there.
I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Oh, this motherfucker, dude. Fine.
You're back. Have you found out what's going on yet? I see. What now, then? You're letting me out? And what then?
Escape. I don't care, you're on your own.
No, I'm not leaving.
Dude. Okay, I was about to say, we're gonna do this conversation again. Sorry, Alistair. Well, he could do some help. I don't really remember. Pile of filth. I like that description. More pile of filth? No? What the fuck? Ugh. Knock his ass over. Damn. Oh, okay. Guess I'll take the bow and arrow first.
Tear them apart.
Ugh. Okay. Anyone else want to reanimate themselves? Oh, wait, no. Hold up. Alright. Let's do much of that. That. Warrior's unwavering courage grants bonus to damages as well as. Yeah. Guess that's a passive. Yeah. It's a big haul. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a shade. Okay. Oh no, you have to take that off. Come on, dog. Growl. Good bash. Nice. So we do know that a veil has been opened if we got shades and shit over here. Okay. Tank key. And give him more. Bravery? Let's give him bravery. Anyone in here? Nope. What's up, bitch? Growl. There we go. Shield bash this. Or overpower, rather.
Now is better than later.
Finally realizing take off the frost damage. These guys are kind of chumps. For now.
Why can't they stay in
Holy fuck.
the ground where they belong?
There we go.
Now we get our hands dirty.
Oops, that is not what I want to do. Heal Alistair. Wait, hold on. Isn't there a tactics? There we go. What do I add? Ally health less than 50. Heal. There we go. Oops. Might have to make another potion, actually. Nice. Get a growl off. Shield bash. That's a lot of these guys. Wow.
All right.
At least they got some money on them. Oh, wait.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, there's still more? Jesus.
I'll get on it.
Ping pong this last one.
Down you go.
Corpse. We saw that? It's not really taking too much space up. Drop a quick save.
Bet you I could kill it in 2 blows.
Another battle.
Come on!
Bash that.
That'll teach you. You have no skill, only desperation.
Oh, he's dead already? Oh, Jesus. Fucking Christ, that one. Oh, I'm on the floor now. Damn it. Some Mabaris are no joke.
Is it time to kill something?
Direct me. Tear them apart.
Come back. Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me.
Okay. Go finally equip them with something. Oops. Let's use this. Then for you, attack, armor, low morale. What's that do? Gold, like it. Alfred. What? Okay. Ugh. I stepped into a party.
I'll get on it. I don't know what hit them.
No growl just yet.
On your guard.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, inventory space again. That looks like it's the way to go. Let's take a look over here. Hello? Oh, it's you.
Please, don't hurt me.
Stupid girl, get out of my way. Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
I was hoping to ask you the same question.
I don't know what happened. There was some talk the Arl was poisoned, that he wasn't just sick. They arrested someone for it, but then everything went mad. People started killing each other, and then their bodies would get up and walk. They didn't attack us right away, unless you tried running. I waited until everyone else was gone. I couldn't stand it anymore.
I've only seen these creatures so far myself.
I don't know where everyone else is.
The Arlessa was in the hall with Connor, but I haven't been there in a long time.
Are you Owen's daughter?
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out in the dungeon.
But the monsters!
Then you should stay here?
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
Alright, well, I think they're all dead at least. Hopefully. Should be all dead. Leading back to the dungeon? Alright, whatever. It's down here.
I'll get on it.
Just pile of filth.
All right.
Oh, just kidding. Junk. It's a gift. Another love letter. To the courtyard we go. Or we can... Shit. Ow. Oh shit. That's not good. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Fuck. Let's attack this guy.
Get off my back.
I shall
Cross.
So be it.
It's a good day to die.
Fuck. Ew. More juice.
I am your
Kill this guy. There we go. All of that. Shield bash. There we go.
Now is better than later.
Jeez, that reverend though.
I'll get on it. Now is better than later.
He took a lot of damage, and he did that stupid pull thing. Kinda sucked. How do I open this gate? Oh, there we go. Hey, what's up, boys? Hey!
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
Yes, let's go to the hall together.
Excellent. Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
Oh. Well. Kinda wanted to look around a little bit more. Get him, Tegan. It is Connor. Little shit. Look at this smug ass. I hate the children in this game. They look so stupid.
So these are our visitors.
Because the demon has them.
You told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Oh, I am tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that, mind you.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother?
Yes, my first assumption was wrong.
What's happening?
Emery fails to serve me correct.
Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
So he is the evil force you spoke of.
Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
I need to see Arl Eamon.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
What the fuck? He just ran? Uh-oh. Gotta kill Bantegan? Shit. Alright. Sorry, Bantegan. Oh, wait. Now we can use the frost weapons.
Okay, done with you now. You're gonna regret this.
Sorry, Bantegan. My fault, homie.
Tegan.
Oh, you alright. You alright, bro. Shake it off. Put some dirt on it.
Better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. What a fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
You knew you knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's no longer your son.
You! You did this to Connor!
I didn't summon any demon, I told you! Please, if you'll let me help.
Help? You betrayed me! I brought you here to help my son, and in return you poisoned my husband?
True.
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
That's me. That's right, and I stand by my
I
decision.
know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
Where is Connor now? Why did he run?
I think he ran upstairs, to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may have run up to his room,
Or he might be waiting in ambush.
I don't know. The fighting may have scared Connor into coming out again, and so he ran.
So you're saying he may be vulnerable?
Perhaps. Is there no other way?
Where is Arl Eamon?
Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
Gentlemen, what can you add to this discussion?
Demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
What difference does that make?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there no other method?
Power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more evil be of any help here? Two wrongs don't make a right.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
There must be another way to enter the
You can
Fade.
find lyrium and more mages at the Circle of Magi, if they would even do it.
The Circle Tower is not far from here.
That is an excellent point. One of the treaties is also for the Circle of Magi, after all.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mage's help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
I don't remember what I did. Perhaps nothing.
Still, we must make a decision.
I need some time to consider.
Do it quickly. There's not much time before Connor does something else.
I don't remember. Let me get some gold though. This goes back to the front, right? Yeah. I think I actually did go to the Circle of Magi.
I see enemies ahead.
Holy fuck, that scared me. What the fuck? That scared the shit out of me, dude. You know, I knew that was gonna happen too. And yet, it still got me. Why am I missing?
Yes? Another core. Begin the onslaught.
Show them the might of Redcliffe. Let's see what you're made of.
How do suits of armor have blood? Anyway. Oh. Get rid of this. Yo, bro. Yeah, I think I actually did go to the Circle of Magi. Toss that bitch to the side. Redcliffe's vault key. Ooh. Vault key, you say? Where's said vault?
I'll get on it.
Templar shield. What's this a sell for? Doesn't say. 6.6, 6.6. This has a lot of range, actually. Alright, let's get rid of this.
All right, all right.
She has herbalism too. I don't really care about the shapeshifter shit. One of coal. Friendly fire. Ugh. Friendly fire. Ugh. Fire blast.
What would you like?
Nice. What to do? So, if we do the blood magic, what's her face dies. Isolde, he dies for Connor. If we get the mages, we can send this blood mage into the what do they call it? Wherever the demon is, and he'll die in her stead. So fuck it, we'll do that. New save. Oops. 2. Right.
I will bring the castle under control. Speak to Isolde once you've made it.
My son awaits your decision. Make it quickly.
If you fight the demon, it'll kill Eamon. We'll go to second magi.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Alright, well. There's our cue. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what it did. Go to say Circle of Magi.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Let's quick save. Where is... Mr. This.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
Found it in Redcliffe Castle in the study.
The Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Perhaps you mean more to him than you think.
I guess you could be right. We never really talked that much. And then the way I left. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
You're a friend, of course, I remembered.
I don't know what to say. I'm honored. Thanks again.
Okay. Let's continue on. What other gifts did we obtain? Delight.
No, that won't work.
Okay. Yeah, he's already at like max. Like, how do you fuck that up? Okay. Sell this crap then.
If there's anything I can do for you, please. I'm sure you'll be pleased.
Oh shit, I should actually do this. 4.25, 5.1. What's he have on now? 5.1. Okay. Sten could probably use chainmail, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is junk. Junk. 0.2 junk. Nine. 1.25 fatigue. 6.6, 3.7. Yeah, these are all junk.
You and your friends are formidable.
Junk. Junk, junk. Junk, 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 junk. Junk, 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 junk. I don't know what this is. Whatever. Uncrushable pigeon. Do you have any more? Backpack space? Ah, 7. Dang. So I could just keep like buying this over and over? Huh. Wow, that is broken. The hell?
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
If there's anything I can do for you.
That is really fucking cheap. I didn't know you could just keep buying it back. I thought you like there's where's this? These gifts. This is like 50 of them. Wow. Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Really easy. Like, how can you fuck it up? Just keep giving them same gift over and over again.
I could get used to this, you know.
Liana needs the loot.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Alright, wow.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm...
Yeah, that's OP. We could always buy these back. Alright, whatever. Nice. Alright, now let's talk to these fuckers.
I notice that you are spending a great deal of time with that girl, the bard.
I assume you mean Liliana?
Oh, I'm not opposed to the girl. She seems agreeable enough for the sort of man who likes that sort of thing. My point is that you and I have shared a bed together. It seems hardly fitting to have you doting upon that girl at the very same time, does it?
Why not? Perhaps she can join us. I'm not doting upon her.
Yet the evidence speaks to the contrary. If you feel nothing for the girl, your actions say otherwise. The crux of the matter is this. I do not share. If you wish to pursue that girl, that means you do not wish to pursue me. 'Tis all the same to me. I will not be where I am not valued. I simply wish to know where I stand.
I want you, no question.
Then you need to say that to Leliana. Sooner rather than later. So, full of questions, are you?
Is there anything that can be done for a possessed
Is the
mage?
child abomination you speak of from the haunted castle? If what you seek is to remove the demon from the child without harming the child, there is a way indeed. There is a connection between the child and the demon, one which can be followed to the demon's true form within the Fade. There, the demon can be battled directly. Only a mage may enter the Fade. It requires lyrium and a group of mages to cast the ritual, neither of which we have, yes? And had we those things, it would still fall on one mage alone to defeat the demon. No simple task, but there you have it. We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time.
Alright, let's talk to Liana, say that we're not interested, even though we haven't fucked her yet. Oh, whatever. What's up, girl?
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me. Safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens.
I enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
That's what friends do. Look out for each other.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
Yes, go do that before you embarrass yourself for that. That's such a dick-ass response.
I guess I'll just go then.
Sorry.
Something I can help with? Yes? What's on your mind?
Why did you decide to come to
My
Ferelden?
mother was from Denerim, and I consider myself a Ferelden. Mother served an Orlesian noblewoman who lived here when Orlais ruled. When Orlais was defeated and the common folk began to resent the presence of any Orlesian, the lady returned to Orlais. She took my mother with her. I was born in Orlais and did not set foot in Ferelden till much later. Mother was always telling me stories of her homeland. I think she missed it.
What happened to your mother?
Mother died when I was very young. Lady Cecily let me stay with her. I had no one else. She was quite old then, and she had me study music and dance to entertain her. It is unfair that I have more memories of Cecily than my mother.
Do you remember nothing of your mother?
Strangely, the only thing I really remember of Mother was her scent. She kept dried flowers in her closet amongst her clothes. Small white Ferelden wildflowers with a sweet fragrance. Mother called them Andrastis Grace. They were very rare in Orlais. But enough about that. Let us move on.
Sorry, girl.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
You have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only, I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
So who is she to you, really?
She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
If you want, we could try.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Sure, boss. I'll help you. Alright, what's up, Sten?
You called.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
You find Ferelden
To put
very
it
strange?
lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Canary ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Maybe he was meant to be a merchant.
Meant by whom? And if that were indeed his purpose, why did that mysterious source of meaning not make him so to begin with?
You think birth should determine your destiny?
Destiny? Destiny is superstitious nonsense. Life is not a journey that ends with you arriving or not arriving at the proper destination. Life is what you do. Life is the duties you fulfill.
You don't think happiness is important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Is there anything you like about Ferelden?
There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies?
Yes. We have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
I'll keep that in mind.
Shall we move on?
You sound a bit homesick.
Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs.
I still don't smell that bad.
Skunks don't mind the smell of other skunks either. Shall we move on? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on.
What were you doing in that cage?
Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware.
Exactly what happened?
I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident, seeing nothing of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell.
What happened to the other Canary?
I am told no others survived. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
What did you do?
I searched for it, and when that failed I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Did the farmers know where it
They
was?
said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down.
You panicked over a lost blade?
That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath.
Accidents happen.
I'm sure that comforts the farmers.
Did you search for it?
If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
So where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Calenhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Alright, now let's talk to Miss Morrigan.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
We need to discuss us.
Discuss away.
Nope, nothing. Okay. I think we're good, right? Love. little disapproval, but whatever. Still fine. Sure. Oh, he doesn't have a helmet. Alright. Well, anyway, I think that's where we're gonna leave off. Next time when we continue onward, we'll we'll go to the Circle of Magi, and then see where we're going from there. I'll leave this save just in case if I really want to just straight up kill the demon, but I think we'll go with the Magi route. So let me save. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Hope you guys are enjoying, and I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Later.